Welcome to our presentation on Oppositional Defiant Disorder by Morgan Shaner and
Brandon Gonsalves.
First of all, what is Oppositional Defiant Disorder? It is categorized as incurable and chronic, which means that people diagnosed with it are going to have it their entire lives and may struggle with it for their entire lives. It is linked to genetics and environment. It is marked by defiant and disobedient behavior to authority figures, so teachers watch out in particular. This is going to affect us very, very seriously. The symptoms are marked by irritable mood, argumentative and defiant behavior. In fact, that's where it gets its name, defiant. Aggression and vindictiveness. So that's a cocktail of pretty terrifying stuff in the educational setting. So who does it affect? This, unfortunately, is kind of a difficult situation because it's been proven hard to study, and there's no solid statistics on this thing. But according to the AACAP, there's somewhere between 1% and 16% of children and adolescents who are diagnosed with this disorder. And that leaves for a lot of wiggle room that is a problem. The best thing we can say regarding who it affects is that it happens to pretty much everybody, both genders or sexes, boys and girls, and in families of all backgrounds. So nobody is exempt from this disorder, and we're not sure exactly. It's a little bit unclear on how it's defined or who falls into the category.
So we as teachers have a tough job working with oppositional defiant disorder students, since they tend to push against and fight against authority figures in general. So as teachers, it's important for us to learn how to work with these students. Teaching and modeling skills like anger management, conflict resolution, and appropriate assertiveness is important, as we need to work with the students, not work against the students. We need clear classroom rules that are easy for the students to follow and understand. A daily schedule is important for not only these students, but all students, so they have a routine and they know what to expect on a daily basis. We need to minimize downtime and make transitions as easy as possible. If we keep our students engaged and interested, it will be easier for us to work with them. If we give them more leeway and more free time on their own, they may become distracted and they may want to do something that does not work within our classroom environment. Working in groups and independent work in general will help the students work with their other students, work with their peers, and understand how to work in a group setting. So within the classroom, our strategies and adaptations that we should take will help these students work within our boundaries and work the way that us as teachers want them to work. So as we mentioned before, they need some set guidelines, they need some clear rules, not only within the classroom, but as well in their social lives outside of the classroom, on the playground, at home, setting rules for them to do their homework with their parents or guardians at home, and how this homework should be done will help them achieve more. One thing with these students as well is they like to be in control. They like to be the ones running their own destiny, in a sense. So letting them speak openly about their own ideas, letting them talk about their opinions, letting them lead a group in a sense, or lead a discussion, will help them feel more in control and feel more enthusiastic about their studies. Giving them responsibility is always a fantastic way for them to stay engaged and to feel like they are the ones running their own education instead of the authority figure doing so. Giving these students options will help them also decide which path they want to take and what they want to study and what they want to flourish in. When it comes to these students, there will be power struggles. You need to pick your own battles, and you need to make sure that you let the students talk openly about their opinions and how they feel about a certain subject, without the teacher openly defying them and trying to fight them on it. You really need to pick your own battles, and if it's not that big of a deal, sometimes it's okay to let them do things the way that they would like to do things. Most important thing with these students is to stay as cool, calm, and collected as you can. Losing your anger will also just have the student lose their anger as well.
And that concludes our presentation on oppositional defiant disorder. Thanks for watching.